Welcome back to my channel. This is Pedro. As you guys know, that in this channel we used to drop daily analysis on different strategy on boom and crash index and step index. Guys, I'm back with another wonderful strategy settings this time around. So I will advise you guys to watch this video to the end, because this strategy is what is very different, and I know that with the help of this strategy you can catch up a lot of entry in the market. So this strategy only works on boom, on crash 1000, boom 1000. It works on all the 4 pairs: crash 1000, boom 1000, crab and boom 500 and crash 500. But don't worry guys, I'm going to be releasing a video on each of these pair, and I will explain in details how to use this strategy to trade successfully. You see, this strategy is one of the best strategy that you can use to scrap the market, most especially on 5-minute time frames. As you can see now, we have an entry at this particular moment. Now you see we have an entry that is moving currently now, and we see that is moving on our profits. So I will show you guys the reason why I have to take my entry at this level using this strategy, and I will show you guys how to trade using this strategy successfully. So I'm going to share you the settings of this strategy, but let me first explain on how to use this strategy on crash 1000. So this video will only be on crash 1000, and I'm going to explain in details how to use this successfully. Number one thing that you need to know about this strategy is that it always work with your screen adjustment. You see, it will always work with your screen adjustment. And if you are using this, I want you guys to set it to your last screen adjustment like this. You see, the last area at this particular zone, and the last area, you just set it at the beginning of your screen. You see, set it up like that. Then this is exactly what I mean by that. So on our indicator settings, we have our 2 moving average. We have the moving average of red, and we have the moving average of blue. But what we are going to be challenging more when we want to script this market, taking up to like 5-6 candlestick using this strategy, is that we are going to be watch out for our 10 level. We're going to be watch out for our 10 level. So how can you identify this particular 10 level? Okay, let me use this one as example. So you are going to be taking up your entry anytime you have your red 9 that is reaching the 10 level. You see, anytime you have your red 9 that is reaching your 10 level, and at that particular time, that's your first confirmation, and that particular time you will also have your blue 9 that is moving below the 50 level. Let me explain again. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to be very patient for you to have your red 9 on your level of 10. You see, you will have your red 9 on your 10th level. So immediately it's reaching the 10 level. Another thing that you need the confirmation before you enter into trade is that you must have your blue 9 below the 50 level. So if you don't have your blue line below the 50 level, maybe you find your blue line around this area. It's not that you cannot take this trade, but you are taking it at higher risk. But when you are having your blue line below the 50 level, then this is best time for you to trade. So guys, let me show you exactly how the reason why I take this particular trade that you are seeing here. So I take this trade at this particular area. You see, I take this trade at this particular area, but I got my confirmation around here. You can see we have adjusted the screen to the last area, and if we check it very well, we are going to be taking our standing on our beginning of A at this area where they will write our, you see that, where they are putting our MA. You see that? So this will be like our time that we are watching currently. So guys, you see, Currently now we are having our red line on the above 50 level, so we know that currently now we are not having anything like accurate. But if we check this particular area very, very well, you will discover that we have a entry, we have a confirmation here, but despite the confirmation, you see something have happened around this area. You see our red line have reached our 10 level, and our blue are trading below the 50 level. This give me the assurance for me to enter this particular trade. You see that it give me a suitable time to enter this particular trade. I should have entered this trade at this level, this second candle. I should have entered this second candle, but I just wait a little bit so that I can get the full confirmation of everything that happened here, and I enter at this second candle. You see that? So you see now, if I'm counting my candlestick that I want to take now, I will have take my candle up to 5 different levels. You see that we have our 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, we have 5 here, and I'm out of the market. Even despite the fact that we have a spike that spiked down, is still going to be respecting it until you have this your red line reaching your 90 level. But you might not want to take that risk to that level, so you might either taking your profit after you count your 5 candle stick. So I'm going to be closing this particular trade now when I'm done with this video. So let me show you another sample of what you need to know, what you need to learn about this. Don't forget, we have our mark area around this area. This will be our time that we are checking up, and you see confirmation at this area. You see this area now, it's not giving us an accurate confirmation at this area, but its setup is something here. You see, on our beginning of A, we are having this accurate here. You see, on the second candle here, we don't know, maybe because of the trade have left this area, that's why the accurate the blue line was unable to find an entry at this particular area. But I am sure that by the time you have follow up this particular chart, that exactly time that you need to know the right time to show you what your entry, you will have to check that, you will have to see that. You see, let's check this. We have another confirmation at this area. You see, we have our red line on our 90 here, and we also have it at the 90 level here. We have it at the 90 level here. We have at the 10 level here. We have it at the 10 level here. So we have 2 confirmation at this particular area. But one thing that is very sure is that the first confirmation, which was first given to us, we don't have our blue line on our below 50, so it is not safe for us. That's why that if you enter this particular trade at this area, you see, if you enter it at this area, you will work against spike. But that you need to wait for that candlestick to for that blue line to move below the 50 level. So once it's able to move below the 50 level, and you can confirm that your blue lines have moved below the 50 level, then you have nothing to fear. You just enter the market and keep counting your candlestick, and you are out of the market. So you can take your candlestick immediately. You have your red line reaching your 50, or you wait for your blue line that is reaching your 50, so you can take that. So let me show you another confirmation at this area on crush 1000 5-minute time frames. You see, it's only accurate when it is time for you to entry. You see, this is another best confirmation. Now I told you guys that we are having our A as the beginning of our entry here. So by the time this markets move to this particular area, we are having the same chart at this area. You see, now what happened here now is that we are having our red confirmation that have reached our 10 level, and we can discover that we have our blue line that is moving below the 50 level. So we are safe to enter this particular trade. Now you see, you can keep on counting your candlestick before you are out of the market. So let's check for more. If we can see, you see, we have another confirmation here. We have another confirmation area here. You see, this particular area, you see, what happened this particular area is that we are having our red line reaching our 10 level, And if you check the blue line, you can see that it's trading below the what, the 50 level. So that means that we are safe to enter this particular trade. Take your 5 candle, then out of the market. You see, that's exactly what I've done in this area. So guys, if you're watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button to notify you when next I drop another wonderful video. And if you are not yet likes and comments on this video, kindly do so. And also we have our mentorship group and our Telegram group. You can also join to receive daily updates on boom and crash index. Thanks.